See you on TV, sunset shit done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be.
All right, everybody, and welcome to the Swiss Army Nerd Podcast. This is your co-host, John Sturkart, and my other co-host,
Steven Cockerham.
And we're going to be discussing the WWE Extreme Rules. It's tonight. We wanted to talk about it. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go over the card and then make our predictions. And you said you had some far-fetched, probably wrong theories.
Whoa, right.
So, yeah, we'll start with the prelims all the way up.
Yep.
All right, so the first one, Sin Cara versus, was it Andrea Almas?
Sure, it's going to be a shitty match. No one cares about it.
I care about it. I think it's going to be pretty good. But it doesn't mean anything. It's a former NXT champion versus Sin Cara, who I don't know how he still has a job. Pretty sure it's just because he's a luchador.
That's probably it.
Probably. But, so that match is on first. I'm sure that'll be like a 10-minute match. Then Sanity's debut versus the New Day in the tables match. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Go Sanity.
Yep, I imagine Sanity would go over. But that's pretty cool because there was no one really challenging the New Day. So it's kind of cool to see Sanity doing something. And then Carmella versus Asuka, and James Ellsworth is in a shark cage. That's for the championship.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's going to go. That's like a pretty old gimmick. They've been doing the shark cage thing forever. So, I mean, almost always, though, I think the people who are on the team of the shark cage win.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's not
almost
true
always.
because when Enzo was in the cage and it was Big Cass versus the Big Show. they
Oh,
lost.
yeah, that's right. Oh, my God. I forgot that match even happened.
Come on, I remember it was hilarious because this is when everyone loved Enzo and he had oil in his shoe and he doused himself and he squeezed out of the cage.
That's right, even though he absolutely didn't need to use it.
No.
He was small enough to get through the cage on his own. I forgot about that. Yeah, and then he just fell down and just got booted and put the match over. It was one of the worst finishes ever. I think that Asuka goes over. I don't want Asuka to win.
I want Asuka to win. I don't think she's gonna.
No, probably not. Carmella's doing pretty good with the belt, though. I mean, she's better with the belt than without it. I can't stand James Ellsworth, so I don't know why they rehired him personally. That bugs me.
I don't know because maybe WWE's not liking Carmella without Ellsworth.
Yeah, without a heater.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, it'd be cool to see Asuka like beat up James Ellsworth, which I'm sure we'll see that. But so that match will be okay. I mean, neither of them are like Asuka's great and everything, but Carmella's not that great. Then Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax,
Alexa keeps.
and that's an Extreme Rules match, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And Ronda Rousey's at ringside, so it kind of makes me wonder: is Ronda going to get involved and like beat both of them up, and then Alexa retain? Yeah, I'm wondering where they're going with it. Because I imagine at SummerSlam, that's going to be Ronda versus someone. It would make sense if it was Ronda versus Nia versus Alexa that had the most star power. That's what my assumption is. It's going to be something like that. But Alexa's probably going to retain. She just got the belt.
Yeah.
I don't think they liked Nia with the belt. That's why she only had it for like a month or two. But I'm excited for that match because I love Alexa. So, then this match is one I'm most excited about is Ziggler versus Rollins. I think that was in a 30-minute Iron Man match.
It's gonna be a good one.
I think that one's going to be awesome.
Who do you think wins?
I want Rollins to win, but I think if Dolph loses, it's going to be because McIntyre screws him. If Dolph wins, it's obviously going to be because McIntyre helps him. But I think that Seth is better with the belt, and I don't think McIntyre needs it.
Perfect segue for one of my crazy thoughts.
Here we go.
You might not be as crazy. You could see this. I think in this match, I think Dolph's gonna get involved so much to where you're gonna hear Ambrose's music. I think Ambrose comes back tonight, and I think he backs up Seth because if you think about it, it was Seth and Ambrose that reunited first. They were close. So my prediction is Ziggler's gonna get involved a lot. And it's going to get to the point to where people are going to start chanting Roman or something. But then you're going to hear Dean's music come on. Dean shows up, gets in the corner, and that's how they get Dean involved because right now Roman and because Roman already came out to help Seth once.
Mm-hmm.
So my prediction is Dean comes back tonight to help out Seth Rollins.
I mean, if he's back and healthy, that's what they should do, because SummerSlam match, how perfect would that be? Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose and Seth. That's a SummerSlam level match. So I would want to see that. That would be cool. I'm dying to have Dean come back. I miss Dean. I was watching some stuff with him. I forgot how good he was and so natural he was. So yeah, I'm excited for him. Hopefully he comes back soon. If it's not this, it has to be SummerSlam, I would think.
It's got to be back before SummerSlam because they got to get him on the card.
They have to, yeah. I like that theory though. I'm not opposed to that. Okay, so Owens versus Strowman in the steel cage match. For absolutely nothing. It's just going to be Braun killing Owens. I actually kind of hate Braun now. I think he's pretty one-dimensional now. I think they're overdoing it. Like, every week he's beating up Kevin Owens for no reason. He's kind of just a dick. Like, he's supposed to be the babyface, right? Because everyone cheers him.
Maybe they're trying to make him go heel.
Well, I think they are, because Kevin Owens looks like the babyface in this because he's just trying to be a friend and not get beat up every week. And Braun keeps killing him for no reason whatsoever. So I don't understand what they're doing with Braun. They don't even mention the Money in the Bank. So I don't know what they're doing with that, like, at all. I don't know if they're going to use that for SummerSlam, and then that's who challenges Brock, because we know Brock is actually going to be at SummerSlam. And we know he's not going to win. Whoever he goes against gets the title, because we've
said this before.
Dude, there's no way, because he goes back, he's going to be able to fight.
Did we not just talk about this at work the other day? You brought it up. It's going to be the first time he's going to have both belts, because WWE and UFC, Dana White, Vince McMahon are good friends.
I know, but
Did you not say that?
How is the company going to go a legitimate 6 months without any champion?
They already done it.
I just don't think they can. I just think no matter what, SummerSlam, it's either going to be whoever wins tonight between Bobby or Roman, or I think Braun's going to be like, you know what, I'm capturing him at SummerSlam, and then they're going to give it to Braun. And at that point, even with Braun with the Universal title, I just don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think Braun needs a title. I think he's going to look dumb with one. That's just my opinion. I just think, why does he need a title? You know how to kill people with his bare hands. So I don't. Oh, we'll see. I just don't know what they're doing there. Now we have Matt Hardy and Bray versus the B team. That's going to be a weird match. I don't know how entertaining it's going to be. Like, I don't know.
I got another theory.
Oh, God.
For this match.
Let's hear it.
Bray screws over Matt and takes over the B team.
And it makes them there's...
Yep, because the Miz is gone.
Yeah, I guess, but...
And then Bray gets to tag up with his brother.
That's not the worst theory ever, but they'd also have to change the B team gimmick. Obviously, they couldn't be a B team with Bray running around. I wouldn't be.
What are you talking about? The Bray team beat Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, but that's so cheesy.
Oh, it's the B team.
I know.
They take permanent marker and write a B on their T-shirt.
This is true. I don't know. I want something to change, because what they're doing isn't entertaining anymore. They need to mix it up, in my opinion. AJ versus Rusev for the WWE Championship. I think that match is going to be a really good match. Rusev's super over. AJ's over. They're both good in the ring. There's no way Rusev wins. We have a bet on this. Yeah, you said Rusev wins. No way Rusev wins. Vince does not like foreign people holding a belt. There's no way. He just doesn't. So Rusev has no chance, unfortunately, as long as Vince is in charge. And then Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No. This is a pretty big match.
It's going to be a cool match.
It is going to be cool. I mean, it's an interesting dynamic.
I think Team Hell No wins. I think they send Kane off to his duties.
Nope. I think Team Hell No loses, and it's because of the Miz. And they set up Miz versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. That's my prediction.
It's not horrible.
No, I tell you, Miz is going to do something. He's not in the card. That's just outrageous. I know it's good he had previous engagements or whatever, but I think he shows up and screws Daniel Bryan. Also, speaking of Daniel Bryan, apparently he's close to resigning with WWE, which we kind of assumed he would. I mean, they have the best doctors in the world. He has like half a brain left. He needs to protect it. Why would you go to the Indies where they don't even use Medicare or anything like that? So I think it's a smart move. Plus, Bree still works there. How weird would that be if Bree worked there?
Well, that was one of the things he said.
And Daniel didn't. Probably the most worthless match of the night, Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. pointless. Corbin's gonna win. It's clear to me that Vince hates Finn. No matter what, Finn is gonna be buried. That's what his shirts say is buried club, because he's never ever gonna break that mold that Vince wants to put him in. He won't even. Did you read the article about how he won't let him use the demon gimmick? The gimmick's dead.
I haven't read that, but I've been seeing little bits and pieces of it.
Yep, won't let him use it. He says it's too stupid.
Except everyone loves it.
I don't. We just need Triple H to take over.
Maybe Vince will stroke out this year.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And then Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke. I think Shinsuke wins.
I'm over Shinsuke.
I like Shinsuke.
I'm over him.
I like Shinsuke. I'm over Jeff. Jeff needs to retire.
Wow.
He's old and beat. He can't even do the Swanton anymore. He needs to just kick it on down the road. Because.
Just watch out for the guardrail.
Oh my God, that's fucked. But yeah, I think Jeff. He got rid of the Swanton. He's only going to do it on special occasions, which I guess makes sense. But he is like 40. Probably shouldn't be diving behind people.
From the top rope, yeah, it's probably not safe.
But my prediction is Shinsuke wins because Vince never has a problem giving the United States belt to foreign people. That's like, I think, his way of getting back. I don't know. But I think Shinsuke goes over. Then finally, the main event, which is actually the main event, they proved it. Bobby Lashley versus Roman. And I
It's
think
going to be a hell of a match.
it's going to be really good. The only thing is if the crowd's going to just boom out of the building. That's the thing. Like, the Samoa Joe versus Roman match was really good, if you remember. But the crowd hated him, so they booed him out of the building and ruined the match. If they let them go and tell a story, I think it's going to be really good. I don't know if they will, though. I think they might just kind of boo him because it's Roman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see. Oh, Kane injured tonight.
What?
Yep, we'll see. Oh, bummer. But he'll be there. Oh, no, look, report. Daniel Bryan signed a new deal with WWE. Breaking news.
There it is.
Breaking
How about
news.
the other breaking news today?
Oh, how cool is that? With Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan gets reinstated.
Will he be there tonight? You think he shows up?
No, I think they're going to save that for like a SummerSlam moment, you know, because especially they're going to be in Brooklyn. That's one of the houses he built, so they're going to save that. I think that's pretty cool. I guess 3 years is enough to cure what he said. I mean, if anyone doesn't know, Hulk went on like a 20-minute tangent, saying the N-word repeatedly, saying that his daughter was dating quote-unquote N-word. It's really brutal footage, but they booted him for it, and he did
3
his
years
apologies 3 years ago, and he did his apology tour, and he always asking for forgiveness, all that stuff, and I guess they finally gave it to him, which is really cool. I guess it depends on what side of the fence you are.
Yeah.
I don't know if they. That's
Well,
tricky.
It'll be curious to see the reaction because you know he's going to get cheered because he's Hogan, but you know there's going to be boos.
Yeah, I think it's trickier than people think. I mean, it's not as simple as like let's just pretend he never existed because he built the business we love. But at the same time, like just a punishment match the sins type thing. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, as long as if he seeks forgiveness, like who is anyone to deny him that? You know what I mean? Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone who's ever worked with Hogan has never said he was racist or anything. He just said, he was on a tangent, I guess. I don't know. But it's like the Michael Richards thing, except for wrestling. But yeah, that's kind of cool that he's back. I thought that was exciting to see. It's kind of, there's a lot going on. Like, they don't know what's happening with SummerSlam. They just know they booked Brock.
Then Elias calling out The Rock.
Yes, that was big news. I was very excited about
Could
that.
see The Rock here soon.
He created a GoFundMe account
Yeah.
to revitalize The Rock's career or something. It's great.
We'll see it.
The Rock did come out and say that his daughter's training to become a WWE superstar, which I think is super cool. And his daughter's like 6 foot, like she could be a beast. I'm sure she has the same amount of athleticism as like a Charlotte Flair.
He also came out and said at his premiere at Skyscraper that someone asked when is he going to be back in the ring, and he said he's excited and can't wait to get back.
Yep, he said he said hopefully very, very soon.
I mean, he is in New York City. Extreme Rules is in Pennsylvania.
I mean, he could make it, yeah. I don't know if he would.
He won't. It'd be cool.
Just because it's Extreme Rules, if it was a bigger event, I think he shows up at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I definitely think that because he loves Barclays Center.
Got another crazy theory for you.
Let's hear it.
Rock's gonna come out. He's gonna be wearing his brown wool shirt, but underneath, it's gonna say Swiss Army Nerds.
I would go nuts. Could you imagine it? I would go nuts. I actually just was tweeting this guy over, obviously, Twitter, and he has his own podcast, and he's like, oh, he really likes our stuff and things like that. And he was like, he really likes going to the Rock shout-out. And I'm like, well, he banned my one account, and he's like, that's all right, I have 6 of them. Like, so he does the same thing. I thought it was really funny. But, yeah, no, there's a lot going on with The Rock. I like whenever The Rock's in WWE news because then it's kind of that what if.
Mm-hmm.
And he did say, like, he listed off the people he'd face, and it was like AJ, Roman, Triple H.
I'd love to see Roman versus The Rock.
Yeah, I think that would be really good. Roman as a full-blown heel, that'd be incredible.
That would put him over as a heel for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm kind of over the Triple H Rock thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, they had great matches. I loved watching them in the early 2000s, but I don't know. I'm over. I want to see The Rock, old generation versus new generation.
Yeah, and he's in such phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
And he did so well. I mean, yeah, it was 4 or 5 years ago, but I think The Rock's one of those people where it's just like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You know?
As soon as he hears his music, he snaps right into it.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. I think it should be a new gen. Get like that one. Like there was a cool article on Bleacher Report where it was like Samoa Joe was an option. Roman, of course, AJ, Elias was the best option, and like Triple H. But all the new ones I want to see.
I'd love to see Elias versus The Rock. I
Phenomenal.
think that'd be a fun match.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like the build up because they'd both be having like competing concerts and shit.
I feel like the way they would start it is Elias would be out on Raw doing his concert, talking smack about The Rock, and then all of a sudden you hear The Rock just a guitar strumming. And then you hear Candy Ass and all that stuff. The crowd would go nuts.
I wouldn't be surprised if we hear Elias call it The Rock today.
Tonight? Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to happen.
I
Got to build it.
And I think at SummerSlam you see The Rock show up and do like something like that with Elias because he came out and said he likes Elias' gimmick and he'd work with him. And Stone Cold's a huge Elias fan, and obviously Stone Cold and The Rock are close, so that says something. If Stone Cold likes you and he loves The Rock, it's all good things for Elias. I mean, he deserves a push too. Elias is so good; he should be in the championship picture. It bugs me that he's not. He's so entertaining, and he's really good in the ring.
Yeah.
Like he's no schlub. Like he can wrestle. So I want to see that go somewhere. I think that'd be really cool. I also did read Booker T wants to get back in the ring.
No one cares.
Nobody cares. That's okay. Sorry.
You
Booker.
were king of the ring in like 2002, dude. Get over it.
He still thinks he has gas.
Yeah.
That was his quote unquote.
Picking on a announcer that has neck problems doesn't make you a badass. I think you still have.
Oh, Corey Graves.
Yeah.
I kind of wish. Did you ever watch Corey wrestle?
Yeah.
He was actually not bad.
He was good.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, and he has like a different image.
When him and Neville were the champs?
Neville.
In NXT?
That's a good question too. When's Neville coming back, if ever? I know he moved back to Britain and stuff,
he'll ever come back.
This whole time he hasn't get paid, so he must really be pissed. I also didn't know this. I listened to a podcast with Enzo on Stone Cold's podcast. Enzo was best friends with Neville. Like, they're best friends. I didn't think that because I thought Neville left because of Enzo.
I think he'll be in Enzo's next
music video? It's possible. I don't know what Enzo's doing. Enzo went on there and said, it's actually a really interesting podcast. It was on Stone Cold's podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
And listening to Enzo explain what happened was actually pretty fascinating because they didn't actually tell him until, like, the night of Raw 25. Raw 25 is when he was fired. Like, he had, like, 9 minutes of segments for Raw 25. They had to cut all of it and restructure the show. So apparently that's why it sucked, because Enzo got hit. So Enzo couldn't do it, so they had to redo everything. But Enzo was supposed to be the one who, like, got beat up by the NWO. And
Shocker.
So yeah, I know, right? That was apparently his gimmick. But yeah, in that rap music he released, that was all going to be planned to be released by WWE. That was the plan.
Vince would allow that?
Yeah, apparently Vince was all for it. Vince was a big proponent of Enzo. He protected him and liked him, he said. I don't know how true it is. It's coming from Enzo. He couldn't have protected him that much because they fired him. But they said that he had offers to come back, so Enzo could come back. someday. I don't know if he would though. He said he's the next big rapper.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna make Post Malone look like Post Nobody. That's
Okay.
what he said. He does Instagram shit with 50 Cent and stuff all the time. I mean, he's doing stuff. I don't know. I think he's a piece of shit, but that's just me. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of Extreme Rules and Enzo being a piece of shit. That's pretty much it. Oh, and the Hulk being back. Congrats to the Hulk. Well deserved. I think he's like 70 now.
He's an old.
He's up there, man. He still looks good though. He still got them kind of pythons, as he called it.
Yeah, the pythons that took a diet.
Hey, look, CM Punk.
Yeah.
Shocker. CM Punk, we'll do that
This is
real
live.
quick.
It's happening right now.
is
You didn't
CM
know he came back?
Is CM Punk ever coming back? Yes or
This
no?
is live right now.
Yes or no?
Yes.
No. CM Punk's never coming back. He's nobody. All right. So, anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's it. All right. So, that's it. Watch Extreme Rules. It's probably going to be good. Hopefully, every time we say this, it never is. All right. See you.